Tom Cruise runs, Brad Pitt eats, and Sam Rockwell, he dances. A lot.
My name is Sam Rockwell.
And if you're not that familiar with who Sam Rockwell really is, or if he just hasn't been on your actor radar since you were 5,
You know, I'm talking about not the main guy, but the other guy.
then you might not be alone.
And when you see him, you're like, oh, this guy. I like this guy. He's pretty good. Well, thank you. That's me.
But Rockwell is one of those rare performers in Hollywood who started at the bottom and managed to carve out a career as a leading man without losing his distinction as a character actor.
Anyway.
Rockwell doesn't just play himself.
What the hell's going on around here?
And that also means that when his characters dance, there's usually a reason. His dancing can be flirtatious, it can quell an argument, it can embarrass someone.
Can you not do that? Okay, that's embarrassing. Just stop.
Or it can just be there to show off. And Sam Rockwell will dance anywhere. I've seen him dance at parties, on top of trucks, on the moon. Hell, even his CG characters dance. Sam isn't trained, by the way. His moves are his moves. And if they're not his moves, then they're borrowed by watching other actors in other movies.
I just messed around.
Just take those old.
You know, I watched Risky Business. That's how I learned how to do the splits. And I watched Footloose, and, you know, and I fancied myself a young Kevin Bacon, probably, you know.
And of course,
And then Michael Jackson, Thriller, Beat It.
We always make you dance on the show because we love you to dance. I want to do.
Rockwell's dancing has become such a part of his trademark that he's been made to dance on talk shows, over title cards, and in 2015 he did what anybody with his talents ought to do, a music video.
Yes, I did. I danced, and it's an Australian band called Flight Facility.
The song is called Down to Earth, and the video is about as good as it gets.
And it's kind of an homage to the Fatboy Slim, Chris Walken.
Weapon of choice.
It's kind of an homage, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm biting a little Chris, you know?
Rockwell's dancing is so good, it's even been made to reveal a movie's twist.
Don't worry about it. I got somebody.
That's okay.
For the first half, he's the fumbling tech geek falling in love with Drew Barrymore's super spy. But when it's time to reveal his true villainy, it's done with a move of the camera from him to her and back again.
Well, we were trying to have a red herring in that. McGee and I discussed how to fool the audience, kind of do like a Steve Jobs, Spike Jones. And then we wanted him to kind of turn into Richard Gere in American Gigolo, or, you know, Ray Liotta in Something Wild or something. So we wanted this reveal. We did like baggy clothing, and then when we got the bad guy, you know, it's like tight clothing and like dancing and all this crap.
But it's one thing when you're just having fun. It's another when you have to imitate someone real. Like game show host and maybe CIA assassin Chuck Barris. And more punishingly, legendary dance choreographer Bob Fosse.
But there was a lot of elements to playing Bob. And early on, the dance scene, the choreographer brought me together with this young lady who was a dancer, and I fancied myself a hoofer, and I was kind of cocky about it, and then I realized quite quickly that I was not a dancer, not a professional dancer, and I had a lot of work to do.
But here's the thing about when Sam Rockwell does something.
It's all me, but Michelle does a lot more dancing than I do.
But there's not a stunt double, if that's what you're asking.
No stunt double.
It was you.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sam Rockwell dances. The only question is, will he ever stop?
Well, you know, it's getting a little repetitive. It's getting a little redundant. So,
So what?
I need some new moves.
Okay. I'm Danny Boyd. Thank you so much for watching.